Hey everyone, you're watching News Insights.
Let this light symbolize knowledge, care, and hope in the fight against sepsis.
Tsunamis, floods, or COVID for that matter. And how many of you knew that 75% of the COVID patients who were admitted in the hospital had sepsis? So, which is 1 million deaths, 4 million deaths happened due to the drug resistance. This is also an important menace that India is facing, and we need to understand the sepsis is only going to increase with indiscriminate usage of antibiotics. And the second fact is 85% of this global burden of sepsis comes in lower middle income countries like Africa, Asia, and Latin America. So, which is again a problem for countries like India, China, and any of these Asian, which is 5 facts and 5 actions. So, I'll just take you through what is the magnitude of this sepsis as agreed upon or as come out as a press release from our Global Sepsis Alliance. So, can I have the PPTs on? Yeah, so the theme is 5 facts. In fact, when we ask anyone what is the definition of sepsis, that itself we see people grappling. So, sepsis is a killer because the definition itself says it's a related host response to the infection. So, the facts, we just jump into what the WHO or the Global Sepsis Alliance put out as a theme as. The 5 facts is we need to understand that every 3 seconds there is one death that is happening. So, that is the magnitude, and it's a bigger killer than the acute coronary syndromes, heart attacks, or strokes. So that is something we need to be alarmed, and this count is only increasing. And the second important facts that as a society we all need to be aware is it affects most vulnerable population, which means to say elderly population or population with lot of comorbidities. And now increasingly in India the average lifespan has increased by 10 years over last 30 years. So which means the elderly population is increasing, and people with comorbidities, it may be inflammatory conditions, it may be government also to partner with us and see how best we can invest into this campaign on sepsis, because only 15 of 194 countries have invested in sepsis. I will talk a little bit on detailing of that. And stronger sepsis response is essential at this point of time. So the actions that are sort of recommended by the Global Sepsis Alliance is countries, it is about time that in COVID we did integrate during our preparedness for COVID that other secondary diseases also should not be ignored is what we had to focus. And natural calamities we should prioritize as cot death, because the mothers used to deliver and die on the cot, and so beautifully depicted on the stamp. So for me, stamp is a window in which I appreciate history of medicine. That's why I'm here in front of you using postal department as a bridge to campaign for the cause of sepsis. And he died unfortunately in 1865 in the asylum due to the islands to commemorate 100th anniversary of Louis Pasteur. So in 1857 to 1869, we didn't knew that it was the microbes that caused the disease, and this proved the scientific basis for antisepsis, because once you knew that the microbes was the one which caused infections, that is when the concept of antisepsis came. And Louis Pasteur was instrumental in developing vaccine, because vaccine immunization is an important War. So, and both of them got Nobel Prize for discovering this penicillin and doing this production. So, last slide. So, these are
the community level, at the hospital level, and the individual level. So basically hand hygiene, everybody, most of them are speaking on hand hygiene, all those things. So keep our surroundings clean, prevent any infection, any chronic diseases like diabetes, chronic kidney disease, liver disease should be always under control. So if these things are not under control, there's likely to be a infection. This will land up in sepsis. So keeping this in mind, I think so, prevention aspect, because we don't have any medication right now. All the
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words on prevention insights. As you're aware,
President of the ASIAD Collegium of Medical Education, and the team organizers for bringing out such a vital topic to the forefront and for commemorating the World Sepsis Day with this special postal cover release on September 13th, 2025. Hearty congratulations. Well, I am deeply honored to be invited as a guest of honor for this significant event, but I regret to say that due to my prior commitments, I am unable to attend in person. However, I am privileged to share this message with all of you. As all of you know, World Sepsis Day serves as a crucial platform to raise awareness about sepsis, which is a life-threatening condition that is claiming countless lives globally, yet remains under-recognized. Sepsis is a medical emergency which demands early detection, timely intervention, and widespread education in order to save lives and reduce suffering. Today, as we unveil this special postal cover, we take a meaningful step towards amplifying this message and highlighting the urgent need for action against sepsis.